Okay, now that everyone is here, I think we can proceed. Good morning to you all, and welcome to today's session. Today is the 21st of July, and this is the day before the final day of the lecture, or theory content. So after today, there's just one more theory content, and then we're done. Next week will be the final round, which is more of assessments, surveys, and evaluation, and so on. So yesterday, you all tackled infusion and syringe pumps. What was the experience like? And does any of you have any of those infusion testing devices in your workshop or in your hospital?
Well, I'm here.
Okay.
Yes. My experience with the infusion and syringe drive it was quite interesting because in my opinion, I thought maybe when it comes to syringe drives and infusion pumps, we just only do visual inspection, check the batteries, and see if whether the motor is pumping, and then if there's audible alarms as well. So that theoretical part, it enlightened me when it comes to the dangers, and then the important things that you must look out for as well, the air bubbles, and then also the dangers involved with it of not checking other things. So it was quite enlightening for me. I have an idea of what to check out for. So when it comes to the testing equipment,
Yes.
now we don't have the specific testing equipment for it, because what we usually do is to check we would connect a syringe drive and then the IV set as well with the drip tube as well, and then we set the time lock, set the settings on the syringe drive or pump, and then compare it with the time lock on the phone as well to check if it's accurate and so. So we don't have the testing equipment for the testing syringe drive and pumps.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what you describe in terms of what you do when maintaining infusion and syringe pumps is first line maintenance. And that is basically what most technicians would do, because a lot of hospitals do not allow their technicians to go beyond first line maintenance. They would rather outsource the maintenance of infusion and syringe pumps because of the critical nature of that device and the fact that if anything were to go wrong, there will be big problems with litigation. So most hospitals prefer to outsource and let those from the companies handle the maintenance and repairs of infusion and syringe pumps. So that's why many technicians do not know the details of what goes into preventive maintenance or corrective maintenance and testing and calibration and all that for the infusion and syringe devices. But hopefully the videos have given you deeper insight into what goes on behind the scene outside of your workshop where you only do first line maintenance. Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
So yes, next.
Morning.
Morning.
I must say the information was very informative. I actually have never realized how legalized, or must I say legally, syringe pumps is driven in a hospital. Let me show you what I have in the hospital. I have these little Fresenius pumps.
Okay.
And they were just as you can see. They are due now whenever,
2025.
2025.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they were serviced a week ago. We used them outsource company to do them. Fresenius themselves were on site. I did go through them through all the wards, and I did see it being done with a few pumps. The test equipment that they used was the Fluke systems and this little scale and everything. So it was quite interesting to see it in action as well a week ago. So I must say the video clips and how it was done last week, the comparative of it is exactly the same how they do test it. I never really realized why our company outsourced it with the contract, but because we have a contract with our pumps, they get serviced every second year. But that's the pump specifications how it needs to be serviced. But you can see in a duration within say a year and a half, we start getting battery problems. But then I am trained on the pumps how to replace and repair that because it's something small until the due date is there. But yeah, the legality behind these pumps is quite serious, and I've never really realized that actually by watching the train.
Yeah.
True.
So at
Yeah.
the workshop level, like I said, most hospitals only allow you to do first line maintenance, replace the batteries, check the
Yes.
cables, make sure, but you don't go into the details of using the
Mm-mm.
analyzers. That is done by companies like Fresenius and other companies that specialize on those devices. And they have specially trained, should I say factory trained technicians who do that. And they are
They do.
certified to do that.
Yeah.
So they take all the um uh call it legalese or the
Yeah.
legal burden off of the hospital. So it's their responsibility. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. So let's hear from Chakela. What's the situation in Lesotho and in the hospital where you are in particular?
Morning, everybody.
Morning.
Uh, Here at our hospital, we do have, and on when I checked on our infusion pumps, I saw that they were serviced by a company called REM in Bloemfontein. So when I went through all the information and stuff, I really understood that the legality there. When I saw the death rates and stuff, like between the 2004 and 2016, I was like, yo, that's a bit too high. So I understood how important it is to have somebody that is technically certified to handle the equipment and everything. So for us here at the hospital, I saw that there's a company that really does the servicing. The information was very informative.
Yeah. So at the level of this training, it does not equip you to service equipments like infusion or syringe pumps. You can only do first line maintenance. But at least it gives you an idea what's happening, what's going on, how it works, what should be done. So when those guys come to service, you can keep an eye on them and ask relevant questions, intelligent questions, because now you have background information both theoretically and practically. And you can engage with them in a very in a more meaningful way, even though you are only allowed to do first line maintenance. So the whole idea of this course is to help you to be well rounded and so you can have a proper idea of what's going on as a technician, even though you may not open some of these equipment to service them because of warranty issues and legal issues. But at least you are confident in doing your first line maintenance. You know exactly what you're doing. And if you're allowed to go beyond that, then you have an idea where to begin and what kind of testing equipment should be used for what device. Okay, so well done to you all for completing yesterday's units. Today is electrosurgical and diatomy equipment, and that is the machine used in the theater during surgery. So there's a theoretical content, and Selena will walk you through that. But for the practical content, we're going to do what we did with infusion, ventilator and gas flow meter. Now, let me share my screen so that I can show you there's an activity that is going to be done. So if we go to Unit 14, so that's the theory part. And then there's an activity. And what you'll do here, you will go to YouTube and find a video that talks about how to use an analyzer, electrosurgical unit analyzer, or ESU analyzer, in testing your electrosurgical unit. You can look for one from Fluke or from Rigel or from any other reputable brand. And then once you've watched the video and you've learned what they do and you feel is relevant, you will come to this activity 4.1. You click, say, post a link on Padlet. So Padlet is a site online. It's like a board where you can put sticky notes. So if you have a board in your workshop where you put sticky notes, so Padlet is the online equivalent. So go to YouTube and search for a nice video on using an electrosurgery unit or ESU analyzer to test an ESU. Then copy that link to the YouTube video. Then go to padlet.com by clicking on the following link. So if you click on this link, it will take you there. Then you click on the plus sign and add your YouTube video and then publish. So let's click on the link to go to Padlet. And for some of you, if you are not already on Padlet, it may ask you to maybe to open an account or register a free account or something. But this is the place in Padlet. So you can see I have changed the background to reflect, the ward or hospital environment like we have it in our learning management system. So the title here is Medical Equipment Maintenance LSP. So that's how you know you're in the right place. It says post your link to a YouTube video on the use of an electrosurgery analyzer. So once you go to YouTube, you find the relevant video, copy that link on YouTube. Then you come to this button on the bottom right-hand corner with a plus sign. Click on it, and then you can just put a subject here, and then you can just copy and paste your YouTube video link over here. And once you've done that, publish becomes active. Once you've done that, you've posted something, you now click publish, and it will publish it onto this board here like a sticky note. Let me discard that because I'm not publishing now. It will now publish it on this board, right? So I already have two here. Just I use as an example for you to see what it will look like. We can move them around, we can rearrange them. So once you've posted it here, it will appear like this, like a sticky note. So anyone can come here and look at the video you've posted, and they can just click on that link, and we can see the video. If I click here, for instance, it should take me to YouTube where the site where the video is, and it can start.
Warning,
playing.
video has medical content including blood.
So
Electrosurgical unit produces a wide variety of electrical waveforms, which results in different tissue effects.
On the use of
Quattro uses the principles of high frequency current to cut.
So let me pause. So once you've posted your links, it will appear like this, like a sticky note on this side. So we can all come here and see what each one has posted. You can watch what Willem has posted. You can see what Nicolene has posted. You can see what Akela has posted. You can click and watch, and then we compare and say, okay, who posted what, and then we can all enjoy it together. So that is the activity on electrosurgery unit. So the video whose link you post is a video on the analyzer, ESU analyzer, for testing the electrosurgical unit. Not the unit itself or how it's used, but the analyzer and how it is used to test an electrosurgery unit. Okay, so that's the activity on the electrosurgery unit for unit 14. Are there any comments or questions? Is anything confusing?
No, nothing. I just had a question on the. It's relating to the on the course home. I saw there's other contents that are unlocked there.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Do we have to go through them as well, or
okay?
Just wanted.
Yeah, I noticed yesterday that the one for, I think it's the ventilator. So the
Yes. No.
ventilator
Yes.
was not
Yeah.
unlocked previously. I only noticed last night and I unlocked it.
Yes.
Was it the night
Yeah.
before? I unlocked it. And some of the ones you will see, there are videos from the links you guys sent. So we uploaded them like I told you I would. We uploaded those, we put those links, upload those videos, sampling some of the best ones that you guys sent and put it there. I think on the practical side. So yes, you can go through those contents. So you can see a selection of the best ones from the ones you guys posted that we have put up there to explain how the gas flow meter is used both with the ventilator and with the anesthetic machine and with the suction pump and other kind of devices that use gas or flow or fluid. Yeah.
Okay.
And if there's any other new content that is enabled, yes, you are free to access those as well. But for now, that's the one I can remember that I did enable. So it's
All
on
right.
the ventilator side, the practical side of ventilator.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. I don't know if Chakela is still here. Looks like we lost him.
Yeah, he sent a message says they have a network issue.
Okay, no problem. So I will upload this recording, post the link in WhatsApp so that he can access in case he missed anything.
All right.
Okay, so do have yourselves a nice day. We'll meet again same time tomorrow morning for the final, well, I wouldn't call it the final daily briefing session because we still meet next week. Yeah, at least for this week, yes. So we'll meet again tomorrow morning, same time. Have a nice day.
Will be.
Okay,
Thank you, sis.
Yeah.
bye.